Now, the reason we were placed in Section 8 housing was because my dad was the only person making money in our whole family. He was a new immigrant to the country, and it's not to say he didn't work hard. He is the hardest working person I have ever met in my life, hands down. He worked 12 to 14-hour shifts every single day, and even if he was sick, he would go into work if it was raining, if it was cold, if it was a heat wave outside. He would go and work outside every single day. And I remember when I was growing up, I thought he was Superman because I thought he was invincible. He was working every day, no matter what. And obviously, like most kids, I've looked up to my dad my whole life, and he's never once shown any emotion about we couldn't pay the bills or we couldn't do this. He's never shown that negative side of anything to me. At least he always made it super positive. Even though we knew what was going on, he was still a super positive person. And that's something that always resonated with me growing up, is that he always looked at the positive sides and tried to ignore the negatives as much as he could. And though me and my siblings knew we weren't growing up rich or anything like that, he still made sure that we had the resources to live the best life that we needed to live. And when I think about my work ethic, my personality, or even any of the success that I've had thus far in my life, no questions, it's all due to him. And one thing that I remember all the time is a moment that stuck with me when I was 13 years old. My whole family was over because we used to have movie nights, and my cousins were over, their kids were over, basically everyone was over. And I remember the specific scene in the movie where a Ferrari came on screen, and my dad said that it was his favorite car. And if he ever had the opportunity, that's the supercar he would get. And everyone just kind of agreed with him and kind of kept watching the movie, because at the time a Ferrari was out of the question. Even if we bought a 10 or 15-year-old Toyota Corolla, that would have set us back like 5 to 10 years of savings. But in the moment, I really did see the enjoyment in my dad's eyes when he saw that Ferrari.